Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to our online teaching academy Ekalaiva. Today we are going to see the electrostatics interaction among the various charges, how this electrostatic force we are experiencing in our day-to-day life. For example, see the comb is attracted, the small pieces of paper with the static electricity. In our daily life we can notice this attraction between the comb and the small pieces of paper. The scale attracted with the small pieces of paper attracted by the scale, plastic scale. It is also due to the electrostatic force. And there are three methods for charging a body. First method called rubbing, charging by friction between one object to another object, one body to another body. Through friction we can make it as a charged one. And second one is charging by conductor. Charging by induction is the third one. Here is the example for how the charges are transferred from one body into another body. For example, this is glass rod and silk cloth. Glass rod is rubbed with the silk cloth. Glass rod rubbed with the silk cloth. See, the charges are transferred from one object to another object. Here is another example, animal fur and the plastic rod. Both are rubbed with each other. Animal fur and the plastic rod are rubbed with each other. Immediately there is a transformation of charges. Charges are transferred from one body into another body. And this is an example, the process of rubbing. When glass rod is rubbed with the silk, glass acquire positive charge and silk acquire negative charge. Similarly, for the plastic rod rubbed with the animal fur, plastic acquire negative charge and fur acquire positive charge. This is charging by friction. Look at this plastic rod. When we rub the plastic rod with fur, some of the electron from fur are transferred to the plastic rod. Thus, the fur gets positively charged. Fur gets positively charged and plastic rod gets negatively charged. Similar cases for the glass rod rubbed with the silk cloth. When the glass rod rubbed with the silk cloth, some of the electron from the rod are transferred to the silk cloth. Thus, the glass rod get positively charged and the silk get negatively charged. This is called electron theory of electrification. The body can thus be charged positively by losing some of this electron. Similarly, a body can be charged negatively by gaining electron. Through this process of rubbing, electrons are transferred. A body can thus be charged positively by losing some of its electron. So, losing the electron become positively charged body, and gaining the electron, the object which is gained the electron become negatively charged body. This is another example for plus plus, minus minus, plus minus. See the glass rod, positively charged glass rod, positively charged glass rod. Both are repel each other. Similarly, negatively charged plastic rod, negatively charged plastic rod brought together, it is also repel each other. When we brought oppositely charged bodies, positively charged glass rod and negatively charged plastic rod brought together, it attract each other. And this is another example. From these observations, we came to know like charges repel each other, unlike charges attract each other. Look at this, like charges repel each other, unlike charges attract each other. In magnetism also we can match this concept. Like pole repel each other, unlike pole attract each other. The basic concept we can apply in the magnetism also. This is one of the method, the experiment called electroscope. In this electroscope, gold leaf experiment, this experiment named gold leaf experiment, this gold leaf experiment is used to identify how there is a repulsion among the like charges. Here there is a negatively charged rod on the top of the gold leaf experiment. Here it is negatively charged. This negatively charges are passing through the conductor. Negative charges are passing through the conductor, and these gold leaf are gaining the charges and it diverge. And conductor and insulator, the body which allow the charges to pass through it, are called conductor. The body which does not allow the charges to pass through it called insulator. Let me see the example for conductor and insulator. These are the example for conductor and insulator. Copper, aluminum, and any metal we can take it as conductor. And also the resistivity of the conductor is less. Then the resistivity of insulator is greater. See the example for insulator, it is plastic, rubber, glass, cloth, wood, oil, mica, ebonite. These are the example for insulator. Insulator in the sense non-conducting material, or we can call it dielectric material also. See, there is another method, charging by conduction. There are three methods. Charging a body by rubbing, we can charge the body, transferring charges from one body into another body. Second one, charging by conduction. Third one, charging by induction. This is charging by conduction. Look at this diagram. A partially charged conductor is there. Immediately these charges to be flowed from one to another. When two spheres are close to each other, the charges are transferred. This is charging by induction. See, there are two spheres A and B. With the support of insulating stand, these two spheres with the support of insulating stand. This is insulator. In contact with each other, two spheres are in contact with each other. The two spheres are metal. Now, a partially charged rod. Here look at this. This is a partially charged rod. When the partially charged rod brought nearer to these two conductor A and B, immediately what will happen? These two charges, one charge acquire negative charge, another sphere acquire positive charge. Due to this like charge and unlike charge, here it is partially charged rod. When the partially charged rod brought nearer to this sphere A, immediately the electrons in the sphere A will be attracted due to attraction. Then the charge B, sphere B, the positive charges due to this repulsion from the rod, it is partially charged. Already it is positive charge. Due to repulsion, the B acquire positive charge, A acquire negative charge. Due to attraction it acquire negative charge, due to repulsion it acquire positive charge. Then you can easily separate the two spheres. A and B can be easily separated. Then slowly you can remove the partially charged rod. Thereby the two spheres now, one is negatively charged, another one is positively charged. This is the charging by induction. Then how can you charge the metal sphere positively without touching it? This is called electrostatic induction. It is easy to obtain the charge on a body without contact with any other bodies. Look at the diagram. This is a sphere, insulated stand, sphere with the insulating stand, and when the negatively charged rod brought nearer to this uncharged sphere, what will happen? Due to this attraction and repulsion concept, this sphere will acquire positive charge nearer to the negatively charged rod, then opposite side of the sphere will get negative charge due to repulsion. Here it is due to attraction, here it is due to repulsion. Then slowly you can ground the another side of the sphere. This side of the sphere, opposite side of the sphere is grounded. Thereby all the negative charges are grounded, earthed or grounded. Look at the diagram. Now it's only positive charge. All the positive charge are attracted because of this negatively charged rod. Then slowly you can move the negatively charged rod away from the sphere. Now the entire sphere is filled with only positive charge. This is the method, charging by induction, but without contact with each other. You can make the object as a charged one. Suppose I want to make this sphere as a fully negatively charged, means it's very simple. Bringing the positively charged rod instead of negatively charged rod, if you are bringing the positively charged rod, there is a process. The sphere will fully become negatively charged rod. Just change the rod as a positive one. This is charging by induction. When the electrons brought nearer to the charges to sphere, see how the electrons are traveling. So these are the three methods how an object become charged one. To receive our online lesson, please press the subscribe button and you will receive the latest update. Thank you.
SRMJV is not just a school, it's a one-time experience.
VM Nagar, Tiruvallur,